Hello and welcome. So here we are to evaluate Dragon Age: The Veilguard. Now this game is shrouded in controversy because of the writing of one of the characters, Tash to be more exact. Tash, in my view, was really poorly um, constructed as a character. It's been horribly done. Um, that it's okay to have diversity on the game, but this is way, way, way too much because it almost forces us to listen to everything she has to say
Thanks again for talking.
about diversity. Um, I'm a stoic defender that diversity should be included, um, but Tosh is really poorly written. Um, she had a lot more to explore as a character. For example, she's a dragon hunter. There's bound to uh, have a lot of stories to tell about hunting such dragon or another dragon or I don't know. She's even a treasure hunter. There's plenty of stories there to be explored, but no, everything about her is diversity, diversity, diversity. BioWare was really punching the clock to buy a fight with the extreme right. Really, they were really touching the wound, rubbing salt on it. It's America right now has an extreme right president. The extreme rightists are in charge. It's not a good time for the industry to force the theme of diversity. It's time for the industry to settle down a little bit, put diversity on the games, but not force it on the players. Um, I'm not siding with the extreme rightists, not even close. But there is a time and a place for a fight. Okay, this is not it, not yet, and the game suffered for it. This is an example of what happens when political views are forced upon people. BioWare bought a fight that they could not win, and they did not win. So, right now, I do apologize for uh, noise on the background, but I have my entire family at home. We had a blackout again during the night, and that's why this video is coming out a little bit too late. But bear with me a little bit. I'll be doing a review of this game in Portuguese next week. Okay, this is what's going to happen here on the channel. 1 week English, another week Portuguese, because if I do it on the same video, people will not see the Portuguese version because they already listen to everything on the English version. But bear with me a little bit on this regard. Um, in terms of gameplay, the game is awesome. Okay, it's not open world; it's semi-open world, but um, they opted for this approach, and it worked. Okay, the game is awesome the way it is. Now, that being said, uh, did the game needed to be open world? No, not even close to it. So, uh, right now, what I love about the game is that option of not being on an open world theme. It's semi-open world. There are instances and levels, but even so, very good option, very good approach. Character building. Every character is well built except for Tosh. Tosh is horribly wrong. Okay, horribly. I hate it with a passion. It's not because I'm an extreme rightist. I'm the whole opposite of that. But they forced Tosh to be diversity, diversity, diversity. That being said, the rest of the characters are okay. I would have loved to Navgallus to delve a little bit on the Winter's dark side, but it's okay nonetheless. Davrin is a little bit to the point, but the integration of this little guy here, Asan Griffin, really blended things out with Davrin, and loved it, loved it. So, in terms of gameplay, the game is more than all right. The combat system is cool. It doesn't have many bugs. It didn't crash once to me, not even once so far. And yeah, it's stable. The system of the game is stable. They really were careful on that regard. The colors are vibrant. The entire scenery is vibrant. The theme of the base, they could have done a little bit more here. They did allow us to change these statues, to change this big skull here with other statues. You know, and as the story progresses, these shrubs and greenery, they come into life. Because when we arrive here on the watch, on the light tower, everything is bland, everything is cement, everything is stone. There's no greenery whatsoever. Loved the progress. This is a game that's going to become a cult classic in the future, but not now. When diversity is finally accepted as part of the fabric of society, this game will become a cult classic. Okay? It's inevitable. No matter what those idiots on the extreme right say, it is inevitable that this game will become a cult classic. And the ones that say, oh, the game is trash because this or that, they didn't play the game. Okay? The game is awesome. The game is very well done. The colors are vibrant. The gameplay is cool. The characters are nice. Forget about that. But the system is stable. It didn't crash once. And that's uncommon with BioWare. Let us remind ourselves with Anthem. Okay? But let's not talk about Anthem, which will also become a cult classic. So, guys, is the game worth the 59 euros that they requested from the get-go? Yes. It is worth that. Because it is very well done. The storyline, I was forgetting about the storyline. Storyline is stupendous, okay? It's really on cue with Dragon Age. I would have loved to have DLCs, but BioWare, because of the controversy, abandoned the game. I've already touched this subject on the debate video yesterday, but if you guys want to check it out, they really screwed the pooch. BioWare really went with the extreme rightists and cancelled everything about this game. They shouldn't. They should really done at least 2 DLCs. So, is the game worth obtaining? Yes. The game was recently for free on PSN. As part of the normal PSN, monthly PSN. It was worth it, okay? Is it worth it to buy now? Yes. If you get a chance, acquire it. It's a very good game. If you want to ignore Tasha's and just, punch the skip cutscene, you can. It's an option. It's right there. Use it. If you don't like her dialogue, skip it. There is no need to cancel a game because of one character. Absolutely none. And this was actually observed with Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed Shadow. The game itself succeeded. And the game has diversity, but it's very well written. Tosh forces you on the theme. It should not force you to do anything. This is a video game. It should be optional or include it as part of a storyline and drop it when it's not necessary. She's a dragon hunter. There's plenty of theme there. So, I didn't show you much about the game in terms of combat system or anything on this video, but I wanted to show you the potential and the beauty of the game. During combat, you don't really appreciate that. You just, shoot stuff. But I am going to show you a little bit of that. Probably not the combat system, because most of my areas are cleared. But as you can see, the environment is so well done. And this is the game that brought a lot of new content and new factions to Dragon Age. Dragon Age was really quiet, mellowed down on that regard. We had the Grey Wardens, we had Orlais, we had the Winter, but we didn't get to see the factions inside those big nations. We get to see the Blood Dragons here, the Wardens, the conflict within the Wardens. We get to see the Necromancers, which is a new faction. Well, not new in that regard, but it's a faction of mages that really did not care about the Chantry and or the Templars. They police themselves, and they are adepts of death. One of them is actually here, is this character. This is Davron, the Grey Warden. And we get to see Veil Jumpers, which are elven historians that go around the ruins, trying to determine their own history. We get to see Kal Sharok, the second the primary capital actually of the Dwarven Empire, and they're radically different in terms of philosophy and way of life from the dwarves of Orzammar. This game is so rich, and one character almost killed it. And I say almost because it did.
Thing, Emmerich.
People that hate the game right now will enjoy it in the future. Mark my words.
Not that.
Okay?
I heard
And Bioware should not have
some
quit.
big necromancy, right?
I didn't say anything.
And that said, I'm going to give this game a very
You
well-deserved
talk out loud to yourself
7.
a lot, Emmerich.
From 0 to 10 stars, 7 stars. Why?
I promise to
I wanted more
explain it
DLCs.
if I succeed.
I get you.
wanted,
Good luck.
I didn't want Tosh to be written like that. And that's basically it. In terms of sound and music, the game is awesome. It's a soundtrack to keep on your Spotify. Really good. Look at this environment. Look at this vibrant colors. It's awesome. Why did the game have to fail? Because of diversity. Forcing it was a bad idea, really horrible idea. They should have just showed that Tosh was a they, not a he or a she, in 2 to 3 interactions. Interactions are those episodes that we get inside their room on the light tower, and we interact with them. 2 or 3 of them determine that she is a she, not a he. That she is a they, not a she or a he. Done. Then More stuff about dragons. More stuff about treasure finding. But no. The game really lost because of the writing of that character. That's why it's a 7, not a 9 or a 10. And of course, the lack of balls from BioWare not to continue with DLCs on this game. So, and also actually stating on their website, okay, Dragon Age is okay, it's persona non grata right now with us. We're not going to work on Dragon Age for a long time now. Idiots. So, I hope you guys enjoy the week. I hope everything is okay with your family. And I'll see you all next week. Until then, play on.